my pleasure to introduce the Baker's Dozen. So, just a quick rundown of who everybody is. Charles Harvey, Joe Ringo, guest starring tonight, my brother, Ryan Fleischman, Dan DeAngelis, Donna Mullen, Amy Faye Meyer, Hope Spicer, Katie Fleischman, Lisa Goldberg, Cody Joseph, and Graham Cooley. Now, no holiday show would be complete without a little bit of a carol. So we are going to treat you guys now to a never before heard, probably never again to be replicated, Christmas carol, a la the Baker's Dozen. So Charlie, take it away.
Ha, 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 holly jolly, holly jolly, holly jolly, ding jolly, ding jolly, ding jolly, ding jolly, ding jolly, ding jolly,
And starting off for us tonight are Joe and Amy. So Joe and Amy, please step forward. Now, the way that Jump and Freeze works is that you're going to see a scene created from two positions. Okay, we're going to have two troupe members come forward and pose these two players. So let's go ahead and do that right now while we're talking. The way that Jump and Freeze works is that based on those positions, these two actors are going to have to create a scene, and hopefully it'll work with whatever position they're in. The scene will progress for a while, up to a point when the troupe behind them will yell, freeze. At that point, these actors will freeze in whatever position they're in, and two new actors are going to come forward, assume those positions, and begin an entirely different scene. And this will go on for some time until we get bored with it. So, Joe and Amy, go ahead and take it away from those positions.
Look over yonder. Is that land?
I believe so, my lady. It looks like greenery and ground. But how shall we get there?
Well, as my first-hand mate, I believe you should go into the cargo ship and then sail on over. Check it out.
Oh.
And bring the treasure back.
The treasure? Are you going to stay in the boat, my lady?
Of course, it's safe here.
All right. Now, I shall swim over, you said.
You could do that as well.
All right. Here we go, my
But be
lady.
careful, there's alligators.
Alligators. Nothing will keep the treasure from you, my damsel. Ah,
freeze.
Oh, oh. Don't worry, he's a friendly gorilla. Mostly friendly. You see, he got a little riled up earlier and he saw a wonderful, attractive lady and, well, he felt he needed to respond with her.
probably didn't realize was that lady was me. He might have heard other
All right, this is my favorite extreme sport. So you're gonna be the javelin and hit the target, okay?
Oh, okay. I just.
Okay, ready? Okay, get ready. And woo! Oh, you didn't hit the target.
Oh, wait. Where's the target?
The target is about 300 feet back. So you're gonna fly through the air and pierce through the bullseye. I don't think these people would appreciate it. That's true. You don't want to hurt anyone.
Freeze. So how much do you think something like that goes for?
On the open market, it would be at least $300.
Well, we're trying to get it under, the black market. What's that
Right.
price going for?
$3,000.
All right, let's get it back in.
Okay. All right.
Careful, it's leaking a little bit.
Oh, I thought you locked it before. Oh, God.
He's breathing real heavy. I think he's having problems or something. Hey,
They do this. Okay. So if we get this container open,
just stuff him in there.
okay, and slam the door. Okay, good. Now, which one of us is going to try and get it through customs?
Okay, well, it's going to be a little hard because the noise it's making, I can still hear. So that's a problem. Freeze.
Well, aren't you the fetching thing?
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
I so much realize. How did you end up here?
My contact's somewhere down here.
Oh. Just use your spit. That's all. Oh, get on with it, man. We've got a bank to rob. Come on.
Thought you said I was fetching.
Well, we are. We're fetching money. There. All right. Now get up. Quick, before the guards come. Oh, all right. Now, what we gotta do is we got to sneak below the laser beams.
Freeze. Okay, and push the button. Did anything happen? Well, they just rebuilt the building, so this shouldn't happen twice. So just press that button.
The one that says, "Do not press under any circumstances."
It's just a bill thing. Come on. You can do it.
All right, you're the boss.
Like,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look! You just blew up that building. Good job! I'm so proud of you, Grace.
It's not bad. It's going to be okay.
Are you still proud of me, Mommy?
Okay.
Even though I lost the spelling bee?
Well, you gave it a good try. It was a really, really hard word.
Bee?
Because, when you hear that, you don't know what kind of bee they're after. So, you gave it your best shot, and I'm proud of you.
Will I go to college, do you think?
Eventually, you'll go to college. They don't have an age limit, so even though you're now 55, graduate high school. It'll be okay.
Well, you always said I was a late bloomer, Mommy. So
Yeah.
we're gonna do is we're gonna take all the pods and we're gonna spread them out. Okay, I'll pick the ones that I like, and you pick the ones that you like, and we'll take them and then we can trade them.
Oh my goodness. I love the 90s. I am so glad. I mean, what else would I have done with my time machine? I hate 2017.
It's pretty much the worst, right?
Yeah, but I am so happy we came back to the 90s.
Some pods, some Pokemon on our Game Boys.
Okay.
It's a simpler time, right?
Right.
Hey, you guys! Look what I found, my Tamagotchi!
Oh my-
It's not dead!
It's so simple and so wonderful. Oh, you gotta clean the poop or it will
Oh,
die.
stinky poop!
Well, I gotta say, this time before iPads, this simpler time.
Guys, look at these slap bracelets!
Oh, the technology!
What are you?
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna use it in my hair. Ow! Ow!
When are we going back? This earworm.
He's right. This is a simpler time. We don't belong here.
Hey guys, look! The trick cereal still has shapes that aren't circles.
The four grooves of our mouths.
Who just picked up the phone? You ruined my internet connection.
Maybe we should go to another period. Back in the DeLorean pit.
Freeze.
Oh, the 90s nostalgia.
Well, they're not here yet.
Really? You think we got stuck in the snowdrift?
Possible.
Oh, man, our relatives were supposed to be here way earlier than this for Christmas.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago.
Wait, it's been 3 weeks? Oh,
I hear a door knocking. Uncle Artie?
your legs are frozen solid!
I used my frozen limbs to ski down here. And I cannibalized your aunt.
Did she taste good?
Yeah, but I gotta say, I wish I had some Worcestershire sauce. But can you let me in? I'm kind of cold.
Come on in!
Oh, man, this is the last time I visit family in Michigan. Oh, thank you.
Freeze.
So, how do you work a fidget spinner?
I'm still looking at this one. It's awesome.
Oh, dude, that's a wrist spinner.
Mm-hmm. It's an extra big one. Huh.
Maybe it goes on your forehead?
And you just spin it around?
Yeah, try it.
All right. You spin it for me. I can't really see where the thing is.
Oh,
Whoa!
you can fly.
Oh, that's the coolest thing ever.
Is it?
We can turn me into a drone.
Yeah, you want me a drone?
Let's do it. Let's do it. We just have to. We need super glue or something to attach it permanent.
Got some right here.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay, and all right, I think we're good. Just take a look at that. All right, one bedazzled forehead.
Did you get the right color? The last guy didn't put the right color on.
There's over 6 million colors, you know. I didn't either. I just looked it up on Wikipedia.
So which ones did you put on my forehead?
Well, let me grab this mirror real quick. You know what? Now, which one do we want to look at the curve? Love it, make love to me. Yes, there you go. Yes.
Freeze. Freeze on it.
I love it.
All right, are you following after me? Perfect. Now strut, kiss, and strut, 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 strut. Okay, now pose. So fierce, like a dragon. Now, blow fire.
Okay.
Your biggest call yet.
Okay. Are you sure lighter fluid is good in your mouth?
Yeah, just go for it. I have the matches. We're gonna be the best act yet.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well.
Freeze.
Someone was afraid of creative direction.
Look what you got it all over me. And this is my best outfit.
Well, I told you not to interrupt me when I'm doing my creative painting, Mom. Gosh, I told you I put all of the canvases on the floor and then I just kind of splattered the paint everywhere. I'm gonna make $1 million. I saw this on TV.
Can I put some clothes on? This is kind of awkward.
No. Tell him no.
Escalating.
I better be getting time and a half for this.
Oh, you think you're getting paid?
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Now that you've got my best suit thoroughly messed up with color, just because...
No, sit.
Okay.
No, I put paint on you. Sit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm the brush now.
Yeah.
Promotion!
You know, I'm going to have to take back my...
Freeze.
Because this is brilliant.
Okay, now get on all fours.
Yes, ma'am.
Right, now stretch out one hand.
Oh, mother, may I?
Now stretch your back foot.
As she commands.
Now let all your weight fall on your right side.
Please, may I have another?
Praise! Alright, next up is a game called Foreign Film. And this is for Cam and Joe, Ivana and Ryan. Now the way that foreign film works is that Cam and Joe are going to be acting out a scene from a foreign film, made of foreign film. However, they are going to be speaking in gibberish. It is going to be up to Ivana and Ryan to translate for our two actors. It looks like we're bending the gender a little bit, so that's good. That's good. Deconstructing all the norms here. Big show. So, the fictional title for our foreign... Say it! The Wind Breaks. So actors, take it away.
What smells like cornflakes?
Black lump, bloated blatter, and blackened rivers and blowing.
What do you expect when we go to Santana's?
It's the lustige marketing in lustige. Oh.
If you didn't eat your food so fast, you wouldn't be farting this much.
I can walk and no.
Well, maybe if you cooked at home, I wouldn't have to eat this food.
It's the beste lustige
right now? You don't know my power, babe.
It's bursting in my gut.
30 years of holding it back. Here we go.
Fasten, driving, fly gun, run!
Beware!
Praise! Next up is a game called Bartender, and this is for Graham, Charlie, and myself. So the way that this works is that, as it happens, basically at any bar you go to, people sing you their problems. So, can we decide who's the bartender? Would you care to be bartender? Would you like to be bartender? I got some good problems lined up too. So, the way that this works is that Charlie and I are going to come in, each with our own problem. We're going to sing it for our bartender, Graham. Graham then is going to sing us a solution to help us solve our problem. And that's the way that this game works. So, our problems, Charlie, and I'll leave it up to you which one you would like to take. One of us tinkles when we laugh. And the other has a third nipple.
Gee, decisions.
Nipple it is. Okay, so I tinkle when I laugh, Charlie has a third nipple. So we'll let Graham get set up and then we'll enter when he is done.
Wow. Who knew 29 Palms needed another bar? The proof's in the pudding. Saturday night, no one's here. Should have stayed in college. I could be a mixologist. Oh yeah. Customer. Hello!
Hi.
Hi.
You seem very charismatic.
Thank you. I want to say the same.
You seem a very entertaining fellow.
Are you okay? You're not looking too hot.
I'm begging you, please. Don't make me giggle, titter, guffaw, or anything of the like. Just give me a drink.
Fair enough.
I'd like the biggest beer you have.
Perhaps it is. Don't mind the dust.
It's been hard for me, bartender. You see, I have a little problem, but some say it doesn't matter. Whenever I giggle, I have a problem with my bladder. And if on an occasion I dare chance to laugh, it's probably the biggest kind of social gaffe. You see, I tinkle a little in my pants, then I do a little dance, and it isn't very boring. The air dries away the stain, the stink is of my refrain, and I hope, bartender, you could end her. So that's my problem.
Wow! Really should have stayed in college. Listen, buddy. Your problem is a gaffe. When your bladder laps, I think I have a mop that's just for you. But if you pee in my bar, I'll throw your ass really far. So why don't you leave before you laugh?
Well, you sure have solved my pickle, but I can't help but to trickle. So I'll take that mop and be on my way. Thank you, Mr. Bartender. You're my problem ender, and you have helped me mop my pain away.
Now suddenly opening that bar in Landers doesn't seem like such a bad idea. Oh, two in a 10 minutes, holy cow. Hi, how you doing, pal?
Hi. I need something pink and fizzy.
Coming up. Just get some asbestos here. Who's uses insulation? Mixology.
Oh, I see. Okay.
The hipsters love it.
It's got a bouquet of rotting plant matter and dust.
It offsets. It offsets. What's wrong? You got a long face.
You see, I have an issue. I really have an issue that I can't seem to solve by myself. You say, hey problem, what could be so bad? Well, I have one extra thing you don't. I've got a third nipple in between the two that I was born with. Oh my God, what do I do with this extra nipple? I'm a man after all, and it doesn't feed anyone right. Right. So, Mr. Bartender, if you could say your way clear, I need to get rid of this extra appendage because everyone thinks that I'm wrong.
Really should have stayed in college. You know, I think you're looking at the problem all wrong. The problem isn't that you've got extra. That's the solution. You see, there's people weird out there who have a certain obsession. I could make you famous. We could leave this bar behind. All you need to do is find a website to find. We're gonna go to thirdnipples.com. thirdnipples.com.
Put that in the quote book. Oh boy, that was wonderful. Next up is called murder. This is for Cody, Ryan, Amy, and Lisa. So the way that murder works is that a murder has taken place, but only Cody is aware of the environment of the murder, where the murder took place, the occupation of the murderer, and what the murder weapon is. However, like the game Telephone, the only way he is going to be able to communicate this is through gibberish and pantomime. So, he's going to go through in sequence. Ryan's going to come in and he's going to act this out for Ryan, Ryan then for Lisa, or for Amy, and then Amy then for Lisa. Okay, and we'll see how many of these suggestions they were able to get right. So, oh.
They can't get outside, somebody's blocking.
So let's go ahead and go this way.
No, they can just go in the green room.
Okay, green room.
Yeah,
Green room it is.
yeah.
In our soundproof green room, where you guys have heard no cast members ever being too loud. They're all,
Stand next to the
that's a you just joke of the night. So, are they out?
Yes.
Okay. The environment of the murder. A medieval castle. All right? The occupation of the murderer. Frosty, the snowman. And the murder weapon, a tape measure.
All right.
All right. I will bring the first actor in. Hey, that's a money. Oh, thank you. Mana. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. which suggestions they got right and which ones they may have missed. So we're going to go in order. If they got it right, we'll give them a nice polite round of applause, like so. But if they get it wrong, we'll give them a nice loud no! So, Lisa, what's the environment?
Empire State Building?
No! What is the occupation of the murderer?
Frosty the Snowman?
And the murder weapon?
Tape measure.
Wonderful. Amy, what's the environment?
A tower?
No! Upright. Ryan?
A castle?
So we had the drawbridge. I think there was going to be a catapult too at some point.
There might have been. Someone was going to fart in this general direction.
Very good. Next up is a game called ding and sing. And this is for Charlie and Ivana. The way that ding and sing works is that Charlie and Ivana are going to begin a scene based on one of your guys' suggestions of an environment. However, at certain points during the scene, I'm going to ring my bell. At that point, they have to engage in the scene doing nothing but sing. Okay, so they're only allowed to sing when I ring the bell. And then once I ring the bell again, they have to commence the scene in regular dialogue, regular spoken word. Okay? So, Charlie and Ivana, your environment is the lost city of Atlantis.
We finally found it, Charles.
Oh my, it's more stupendous than I could possibly have dreamed. It's so beautiful.
Beautiful.
It's marvelous.
Marvelous.
It's entrancing.
Beautiful.
And I think there's people down there.
Should we go try to communicate with them?
Well, you probably want to be careful because they're Atlanteans. They're really not friendly from what I understand from the ancient texts.
You're right. Oh, it could be dangerous, huh?
It could be.
But we could become famous if we discover a new people. Maybe they're friendly, maybe they're mean, maybe they're rude, but who knows? Maybe they have a queen. And maybe we can appeal to her?
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right, let's approach them very carefully. You want to spook them? My God, there's so many of you. I come in peace. I wish not to hurt you. And just disregard the oil slick up above.
Humans are really good. We promise. We have cool things like TV, and you can go out fishing, camping, wonderful things, so many wonderful things on land. So maybe we could colonize or something, and you guys could come visit us.
Well, colonize might be a bad term.
Yeah.
We just want to come and visit.
Yeah.
We want to visit you.
Visit you.
We want to know who you are. And once we have learned all your secrets, we will return to our homes and share what we've learned about you.
All right, next up is a game called Press Conference. This is for Katie, Cam, Hope, and Cody. Now, Katie is going to step into our soundproof green room. Katie has called this press conference. However, she has no idea why she has called it. It is going to be up to our members of the press to clue her in addition to having a little fun with her. So, the reason that Katie has called this press conference is that she killed Ronald McDonald.
I apologize that I kept you waiting. I know it was supposed to be at 11, it's 12, but I'm here now and I'm ready for any of your questions. Yes.
Hi, my name is Charisse. I'm from BuzzFeed. What possessed you to do this?
Well, one day I was bored and I was thinking, what could be an exciting thing to do? So I just decided I was blue. Any other questions? Oh, yes.
Citizen Jones from LA Times. Do you feel bad about this at all?
Well, a lot of people have been asking me that, and I really want to say no, but, yeah, it was a little fun. A little bit of regret, but not much.
Yes, Bernie Bernstein with the Washington Post here. It seems like you enjoyed it. Can you elaborate on that for us?
Well, it really wasn't that great in the beginning. By the end, I kind of warmed up to it. So, I'm sure you can just imagine, you know. I hope that answers your question.
Hi, yes, I can see you again. Is this an attack on, the whole corporation, or did you just really not like it?
It's kind of a personal question, but no, I don't like it. Yes.
George here from Restaurant Weekly. Do you realize the impact that this is going to have on the world?
Yes, but frankly, I just don't care.
From Bernstein here again. You've crushed the childhood of millions of children. What would you say to them?
Well, sucks, don't it?
Do you have another victim in mind, perhaps a hamburglar?
Did you get my secret list? Let's talk when this is all over. Any other questions? Any, buddy? Any? Yes.
Did you expect this to make you a Happy Meal?
I always wanted to be one of those little toys in the Happy Meal that they give out, but I don't think that's going to happen.
This is a really big accusation. Aren't you worried that they'll never be able to find someone to fill shoes so large?
Well, the thought really hadn't occurred to me, but I hear he stuffs them anyway.
Katie, why did you call this press conference?
Did I kill Ronald McDonald?
All right, we have one more game for the first act, and then we'll go into a brief 15-minute intermission, but we have one more for you before we let you go. This is a game for everybody called World's Worst. So everybody come on up. The way that World's Worst works is that we are going to be giving the troupe various categories, things that you would like to see the world's worst example of. I'm going to be calling for suggestions from the audience, so make sure your suggestion is heard, and we'll go through a couple of rounds and see what we can come up with. So we'll start off with a holiday theme. World's worst way to spend the New Year, or New Year's Eve.
Not speaking from personal.
Hi, can I have a Shirley Temple? I'm not drinking because I'm pregnant.
All right, so let's get the final preparations for the New Year's ball, and oh. Oh no. He did it.
All right. Times Square. 2 million of my closest friends. Who touched my butt?
Just another day at the morgue.
see the world's worst example of?
How to make a cupcake.
World's worst cupcake recipe. How to make a cupcake.
Eggs, sugar, brandy, rum. Doesn't need baking.
Alright, got my flour and put in some sugar and oops, that was salt.
All right, I got the dough all ready. Now, oh, that's right. A cup.
Oh, come on, whipped cream spices up a lot of relationships. She doesn't think I'm tasty.
They're all done. I just need to make the frosting. Let's see here. Sugar, eggs. Oh, chocolate. Honey, did you pick up the dog poop?
Making another batch of cadaver cupcake.
Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of this powder here, gonna put it right there, I'm gonna mix it all up and say hello to my little cake! Something else you want to see the world's worst example of?
Hot dog vendor.
World's worst hot dog vendor.
But it isn't the jury doesn't show.
Come and get your hot dogs. I'm not sure what's in them, but here you go. For free.
Okay, I'd like the bratwurst, the one that's slaughtered with all the pig intestines and all that good stuff. You know, the non-kosher kind.
Sir, this is a vegan hot dog stand.
Oh.
Two
What the hell is that? Why are those dogs in that oven?
Welcome to my hot dog stand. I have hot dogs, but no relish, mustard, ketchup, mayonnaise. You're just gonna have to eat it dry, sorry.
And this is the rule of 3, cadaver hot dog.
Something else you'd like to see the world's worst example of. It could be an object, it could be a profession. I'm hearing one over here.
Flight attendant.
World's worst flight attendant. Awesome.
All right, now be sure to fasten your seatbelts. They're important if you crash, so we can identify your body by your dental remains.
You ever flying Delta? Too soon?
Seatbelt, seatbelt, seat. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you need to purchase 2 seats?
Welcome to Southwest Airlines, you're all gonna die.
Something else we want to see the world's worst example of.
Party host!
Party host. We'll do party host and then astronaut. World's worst. World's worst party host.
Welcome to Count Dracula's home.
All right, this party's gonna be huge.
All right, this is our first Oscar Mayer party. Now, everything's vegan.
Now the world's worst astronaut.
It's getting a little stuffy in
That's one small step for man, and Kubrick, could you turn the lights down just a little?
How do I take a piss in this damn thing?
Something else we want to see the world first? Keep going. I'm going to come down here so I can hear.
Okay.
Oh, good. What's my mother gonna think? Is it getting tight in here? The sofa cuffed is small.
Something else we'd like to see the world's worst example.
Cheater, like a test cheater.
Oh, world's worst cheater. So somebody trying to cheat on the test. Or
What'd you get for number 3?
Cody, I'm sending Chris smoke signals to find out what he got on number 6. Was that 4?
Okay, and the answer is, oh man, I broke my pencil. Teacher!
Will you pee in this cup for me?
Alright, I'll come over here. Something else we want to see the world's worst example. Breakup Christmas. World's worst breakup line.
It's absolutely you.
I'm sorry, but your sister is just so much prettier than you are.
Sweetie, you're wonderful. But your father is so much sexier.
Nice. I don't mean to actually break it off, but I kind of have to.
Is it okay if I keep the dress?
And while you're at it, tell Linda Tripp to stay away.
Babe, I'm sorry. I just can't deal with the third nipple anymore.
Katie, I have a confession.
I can't talk.
Something else we'd like to see the world. I go into the dark, you can't see.
It was in poor taste. Okay.
That's encouraging.
I hate to tell you we're going to have to break it off. I just found out you're my sister.
Something else we'd like to see the world's worst.
Business investment Mars mission.
World's worst Mars mission?
Yes.
Well, can you make a Mars mission go bad? World's worst mission to Mars.
Houston, we have a problem. That's not Mars. Wrong direction.
Okay, and the rover just landed and let me... Oh no. Does anybody know the Wi-Fi code on Mars?
Hello, Maria, it's my agent. Oh, they are doing a total recall reboot. I get to work again.
I specifically
What?
Business investment.
World's worst business investment.
And it's buffers.
I got something that's huge.
Shake weight. They say they're going to stay popular forever.
It's the sham. Wow! It's a sham. Wow.
Who doesn't want to hear Crystal Walken reading Moby Dick?
Don't worry, honey. I just put all our money in this new thing called the Microsoft Zune. I heard it's gonna be.
Vladimir say by Putin.
Okay, so they're called pods. And they will be around forever. In fact, they don't biodegrade. So,
Literally.
literally.
All right, you can slap chop anything with the slap chop. You're going to love my nuts. Yeah, it's fine. I'll totally take over your apple stock for you. It's not going to amount to anything anyway.
Hello, dear. Martha Stewart here. I think now's a good time to sell.
Bad, Mom.
I'm sorry. Oh, really? But I get to be friends with Snoop Dogg now.
So let's street cred we'll do one. Let's do a holiday-themed one. Something holiday-related. You want to see the world's worst example of?
Yeah.
World's worst holiday gift. So keep whatever holiday you want.
A pregnancy test? Really?
A box of used condoms, really?
Here, Lisa, I got you some bacon.
Wow.
Hi, Miss Piggy. I just thought you'd really like some pork chops.
All right, that'll do it for the first act. We're going to take a brief 15-minute intermission. Go grab some snacks at the snack bar, use the restroom, and we'll see you guys again shortly. Thank you very much. World's worst investment. Just kidding.
For $25, Graham will wear it once for you.
It's never getting off.
First up for the second act is a game called Whose Line. Now this is for Katie and Cody. The way that Whose Line works is that Katie and Cody are going to be engaging in a scene. However, during the course of the scene, they're going to have to incorporate 2 sentences each. They have not seen these sentences, they have no idea what they are. So, world's worst way to cheat on a game. Just kidding. So, based on your guys' suggestion for the environment, they're going to engage in this scene, and during the course of the scene, they're going to have to incorporate these lines as naturally as possible into the framework of the scene. So, your environment for the scene. Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory.
Wow. I can't believe that he's opening up the factory for one day only, and we were lucky enough to get the golden ticket.
It all looks so good. What are you going to eat first?
I don't know. That grass looks really good.
Yeah, I love to eat grass.
He said everything was edible. Oh, how is it?
That's just regular grass.
I think we're supposed to go in first. guard said.
Yeah.
Remember the rule, the
Yeah.
one and only rule.
Exactly.
Do you remember?
Could you repeat it for me?
Okay,
I don't.
I can repeat it for you. Better out than in.
So we should just eat whatever we want, and if we need, we throw up, and then we eat some more.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we just need to go, and we just. I'm kind of nervous. I heard that before some girl turned into a big blueberry.
They don't roll her out.
Yeah, I don't
It
want
was
to.
weird. You should have heard all the weird snickering and rumors, and you know the one thing they said about her, right?
No, what?
If I wanted to kill myself, I would climb your ego and jump to your IQ.
She was really smart, was she?
Pretty full of herself, though.
Yeah.
All right, well, now that we're actually in the factory,
Yeah.
how about we try that? It's one of those weird mushroom things.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Okay, I'll try one and you try one.
Okay, sounds good.
What does yours taste like?
Oh, mine tastes like a salami sandwich.
Oh, that sounds gross. But here, let me try some. That's actually not bad.
Some mustard on it, but not too mustard.
Really tasty,
Yeah, okay. Oh, hey, look, there's a sign over here. There's a sign over here. Oh, it says it's a new kind of tree. But wait, there's some fine print at the bottom. Here, let me read it. It says, I like big butts and I cannot lie. Is this the tree that'll make your hiney look really urbanate? What do you think?
That's great. Yeah.
I don't think you
No.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's awesome!
I didn't eat quite as many, but
Yeah. So what do you think we should do before we go to the very end?
well, we need to remember the advice that Willy Wonka gave us before we came in.
Big man
He
is
said it's very important that we remember you gotta risk it for the biscuit.
So it looks like we're gonna eat it all.
All right, next up is a game called Genres. This is for Ivana, Charlie, and Hope. So, based on a suggestion for an environment, Charlie, Ivana are going to start a scene. Okay? Eventually, Hope is going to jump in and the scene is going to reach its natural conclusion. However, they're going to redo the scene 2 more times based on more of your suggestions for different genres of film and television. So, your environment is a science laboratory. Your genres are war film and Lifetime movie. So whenever you're ready, take it away.
All right. I think we're all set now to start this experiment. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, could you grab me that beaker over there?
Oh yeah, let's be beaker.
So we're just going to quickly pour this into...
Whoa,
Whoa, not too much. We don't want something bad to happen.
Yeah.
All right. Now...
Professor, about the uranium you asked for.
Oh, good. Careful. Okay, here. What did you just do?
Oh, that doesn't...
That is not a natural color of green.
It's spreading! Can I get the fire extinguisher?
Sure.
It's just eating it!
All right. Catastrophe in the science laboratory. Wow, where did you guys get uranium? game. That's not good. Now let's see how they can change this scene into the various genres that they have. So what are you guys going to start off with? War film or Lifetime movie? Okay, so war film it is.
All right.
All right. The enemy's approaching. We've got to get this done quick or we are gone. All right.
Okay.
So grab me that beaker. Roll it there.
All right.
All right. Careful. Careful.
Okay.
Pour this in here. The bomb's getting close now. All right. Stir this up quick.
All right. I've never made an MRE before. I found the bomb.
Oh, quick. Shh. Don't tell them the enemy doesn't need to know. All right. So here.
Okay.
Carefully.
Okay.
Carefully.
Okay. So.
Ah!
I'm gonna make it spicy.
Oh my God.
Is it supposed to be smoking like
What have you done? What have you done?
I just wanted some flavor.
Get the fire extinguisher!
Quickly. They're cresting that hill. Oh my God, I can see the whites of their eyes. Don't spray them.
We're gonna eat it.
All right, and now the Lifetime movie version of the slab catastrophe.
All right, my assistant. We're now going to do this experiment. And it could possibly change our lives forever.
Okay, yeah.
Please, could you grab that beaker for me?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Easily.
Our hands are touching. Oops.
Oh no. Oh no, this is just how my first wife died.
But I'm right here.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. It was the amnesia. So,
Wait, where are you going? What are you doing with my baby?
nothing. Why do you think I should?
Here, hold it.
Oh,
Kiss it.
why is the baby glowing?
I found some uranium a while ago. I didn't know I was supposed to eat it.
You ate the uranium and then you had my child? I don't know who you even are anymore!
Next up is a game called Dr. Know-It-All. This is for Ryan, Lisa, and Joe. The way that Dr. Know-It-All works is that we have our very own three-headed expert, okay, on life, the universe, and everything. And based on the questions you wanted to ask our three-headed expert, I will give Dr. Know-It-All the question, and Dr. Know-It-All will respond. The only catch is they can only respond one head at a time, one word at a time. And hopefully the answers make sense. So, Dr. Know-It-All, why is common sense not more common?
Common
Sense.
Is
not
More.
common
because
People.
often
fart.
very good. Dr. Know-It-All, why are men such trash?
Oh no, he didn't.
Men
Are.
Garbage,
because
Women.
smell,
and
And.
body,
odor
Because.
they,
don't
Like.
bathing. Makes sense. Very little kind of sense. How many candy canes are in the North Pole?
there
Are.
So
many
Candy.
canes,
in
The.
North Pole,
Because.
Santa,
makes
Them.
from,
elves
Legs.
and,
antlers
From.
is,
Rudolph.
I didn't know there was a glue factory in the North Pole. Oh, man. Dr. Know-It-All, what is the meaning of life?
The
Meaning.
Of
life
dependent upon
what
you
consider
the
life
to
be.
Just a quick follow-up. What do you consider life to be?
I
Consider
Life.
to
be
The
un
changing
biosphere.
sagacious
purple
Astrophysics.
meaning.
Wow. I've read many an undergraduate student essay that looked like that. I don't know, Dr. Know-It-All, maybe step away from the thesaurus. Dr. Know-It-All, how do you handle a teenager that smacks gum?
Gum
smacking
Is
natural.
and
teenagers
Love
to
smack
gum
and
their
teeth
rot
from
gum
because
they
chew.
annoyingly.
Very good, very good. A message of dental hygiene from Dr. Know-It-All. Thank you, Dr. Know-It-All. Next up is a game called New Choice. This is for Graham and Amy. The way that New Choice works is that it's much like Ding and Sing. During the scene, based on one of your suggestions, Graham and Amy are going to just go as normal. However, whenever I intervene with my bell, they have to offer a new choice. That might be something that they said, something that they did, a sound that they made, or maybe take it in an entirely different direction. So, your environment is Jedi Academy.
I assume you are my new Padawan.
Am I?
Ah.
What do I need to know to become a Jedi?
Well, there's a set of rules that we have here, but I'm kind of a rebel Jedi. I don't play by their rules. Maybe they'll make a movie about just me.
But by these rebel rules, I can still become a Jedi.
Indeed.
Where are these rules?
I actually haven't wrote them down yet. I'm kind of spitballing here. New choice. I have on a holodisc, and on this holodisc, it contains a 6-CD compilation, which I am selling for $9.99, which is going to an incredible low rate of $19.99. But if you act now, I will throw in not one, but 2 compilation holodiscs.
I knew Jedi training school would be like this.
Absolutely.
You got a deal.
Thanks. Now, let me go with those holodiscs.
Can you reenact the holodiscs instead? I would prefer a in-person training.
Are you sure? I mean, I have one narrated by James Earl Jones. I have one narrated by Morgan Freeman. Christopher Walken did a lot of
Well, I'll have it played by my bedside at night. But it'd be very nice to train in person.
I understand. I mean, you flew all the way here from Coruscant, so... You flew all the way here from Kashyyyk. You flew all the way here from Tatooine. You flew all the way here from a long time ago.
It took me many days and many moons. It took me like a couple hours.
Hyperspace.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing you want to do
Okay.
is, I'm not sure if they've gone over this yet. If you lose a limb, we cannot be held liable for said injuries. We can completely have our pants sued off of us. Hence why we wear robes. there's an actual trick to these. You see, this crystal actually gives the lightsaber its color. This crystal will ground up and you snort it. Makes parties a blast.
Wow, really like this rebel training person.
Well, again, Yoda's not the coolest when it comes to snorting rocks.
And this means like my tuition? And how much does this cost?
If you act now...
Alright, next up is a game called Irish Drinking Song. This is for Lisa, Katie, Graham, and myself. Sorry, Graham. Hi, Graham. Yeah, which do you want to go last? Okie dokie. Yeah, this one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, so the way that Irish drinking song works is that the four of us are going to come up with an Irish drinking song on the spot, line by line. Hopefully it will rhyme. If not, we'll just chalk it up to the brew that we're drinking, alright? So the reason that we're having this Irish drinking song is to celebrate our chronic flagellants.
Oh, I was eating some beans
And wasn't feeling good.
But I ate some more.
Because I knew I could.
and finally when I sat down,
I felt it coming fast.
I felt my chair a-trembling.
And it was some gas.
Oh, this happens every day.
It happens all night long.
I don't know what to do.
so I sing a song.
I tried to go to the doctor.
I tried to fix it quick.
I tried to take some Tums.
Until my pants had split.
Oh, my tummy's still a-rumbling.
It doesn't feel so well.
Finally, when I took something,
I stopped all the swell.
It doesn't feel so bad now.
In fact, it feels really great.
finally with Pepto-Bismol,
I can get off the weight.
Oh, I am really happy.
I feel such relief.
I finally don't feel gassy.
And my wife won't leave.
I think I'll do a little dance.
I think I'll do a jig.
I'm so happy.
But I smell like a pig. Our final game for the evening, for the season, and until next year, is a little game we call Last Line Jump and Freeze, and this is for everybody. So everybody come on up. Starting we have Pam and Hope. Okay, so the way that Last Line Jump and Freeze works is that it's very much like the first game we saw, regular Jump and Freeze. But in addition to assuming the positions of the previous actors, we also have to take the last line of the scene and begin an entirely new scene beginning with that line. Okay, so the first line for your scene is, what else did the little green alien tell you?
What else did the little green alien tell you? That it was made of cheese. Cheese, green cheese. The moon? Yes, yes. And that in a few years they were going to come down here.
Down here.
Yes.
What are they gonna do?
Invade us. They're going to come over and they're going to say, I come in peace. Take me to your leader.
Which country leader? I mean, there aren't some very great ones these days.
I know, but that kind of depends on where they land, don't you think, sis?
Antarctica, they can hang out with penguins! Do penguins have a leader? The emperors?
Okay, well, that's why you're the smarter one than me.
Freeze,
Okay.
freeze. Yeah.
That's why you're the smarter one than me. Oh, yes, I'm so happy that we got you at the the Cantle Kennel. All right, now let's go. And what we're going to do is we're going to practice on how not to pee on the nice people, okay? So, all right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We go. Oh, no. Oh, there's a person there.
Hi, puppy.
No. Yeah. Oh,
Just got you sure it's friendly.
Yes. Yeah, no.
What are you feeding it?
We just picked her up. Sorry, so sorry.
Oh, yeah. Well, thanks.
Now, we have to have a discussion, you and I.
Freeze.
We have to have a discussion, you and I.
Again, Dad?
Yeah, you see, you keep calling me Dad. That was kind of what we needed to discuss.
What's the matter, Daddy?
You ever wondered why you look a lot more like the mailman than you do I?
Are you saying I have 2 daddies now?
Yeah, well, about that. I had a long discussion with your mother, and, well, you know what? We can finish this conversation in just a few minutes. I'm gonna go get some lottery scratchers and some cigarettes.
Bring Mailman, Daddy. I want to meet him.
And I'll be right back.
Freeze.
Wasn't coming back.
And I'll be right back, sweetie. You just stay there and look up at those stars, okay?
Yeah, are you gonna show me the Big Dipper?
No.
My mommy says you show her the Big Dipper every night.
Mommy's really into astrology.
She says sometimes it's not the Big Dipper, but the Small Dipper.
Not my fault we live in Michigan and the heater went out. I mean, sweetie, that gave us all an opportunity to get out the thick blankets, you know, and cuddle up by the fire. Some of us far away. Did you want to say something?
I love you.
Freeze.
Oh, I love you.
Elliot, this is kind of weird. I know you like me, but I need to go back to my home planet, bro.
Dude, can I go with you?
Well, if you think that your tender earthling flesh can survive the space jump, I'll bring you with me.
Let's do it. For our love.
Sorry, Steven, I'm not feeling it. Can we cut?
Who wrote this?
That's wrong!
I'm sorry, the reboot of E.T., Elliot's a grown man, E.T. comes back from...
I know what you're thinking, but Disney owns us now, so make it happen!
Okay, from the same line.
Go where it feels natural.
Okay, but did you bring the shovel to dig a latrine, or?
Get the shovel.
I mean, we're not animals.
All right, where do you want to go?
Right there. Oh, dig faster! Dig faster.
Okay, go.
Oh.
Oh, you went. Okay,
just,
I'm just gonna.
Okay, we'll just bury the pig. All right.
I'll just bury the pants. Then she'll never find the diamond we stole.
Good idea. I knew there was a reason that we're partners. Okay, so we got the diamond. Did you take care of the body?
That was your one job.
Dude, it's not like it's easy to bury a body. All right, here's the body right here.
This is why I usually only work with other women.
Freeze. This is why I usually only work with other women.
What are you trying to say, honey?
You don't know how to fix my pipes.
I told you already. I saw it on the internet, and it went completely different.
Then explain to me why I'm so tense. I'll tell you something. Some of the women that I've had come in here and working on my pipes, they're rather dexterous. They know how to solve the problems down there.
I'm sorry that your pipes are leaky and rusty. And that one's not in great shape either!
I can't even with you right now.
I can't even with you right now. You're wearing the same dress as me to prom.
Well, went to the same shop. Excuse me.
I took you shopping with me.
Well, yeah, but it looks so cute in the window.
I know.
It looked better on the anyway.
Oh, you said what now?
Girl, don't you slap at me.
Snap. This is the flex.
Oh, girl, you didn't just do that.
You know what? Here's your little bow bag.
Oh, girl, it is on.
Oh, girl, it is on.
Oh, great, Will and Grace is back. Let's watch. Did you bring the popcorn? Honey, you know I'm gluten-free.
But this is Will and Grace reborn. You can be gluten for one night. Now sit down.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure it's not going to give me sick in the tum-tums?
No, gluten for one day is okay. It's right here on Google. See, gluten okay for one day.
Now, and it even says popcorn is gluten-free.
No, Grace
This free-floating computer thing that you have here is really awesome. This is like the most state-of-the-art apartment.
Ah, there they are.
That's why I love coming to watch Will and Grace at your place. You just have all the cool little gadgets, don't you,
Oh,
Grace?
thank you.
You just have all the cool little gadgets, don't you?
Of course I do. I'm Batman. And if we run into any sharks, don't worry, I got it handled.
Sharks. Okay.
Shark repellent.
I'll tell you what, Batman.
Yeah, I keep it all here in my utility belt.
Okay. Well, yes, we can accommodate this.
Thank you.
This would be over in room 2 with, Robin. She's the redhead.
I normally like my Robins, to look a little different.
She can do the cosplay. She can look a little different. Just, give her a couple of minutes.
Do you have some hair clippers I could buzz her head?
That costs extra.
Freeze. That'll cost extra.
So the holotape, the rocks, how much extra?
Well, let me tell you what I can do for you.
Oh, please.
Get your very own double-sided lightsaber, but you'll have to pay extra, okay? Maybe attach as well. Boom, 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 boom.
Tell me, how much extra do I have to pay for that?
Well, all you have to do is sign this contract. You are hereby selling your soul to Disney, much like the Star Wars franchise. And then you're going to make money on this cash cow for a very long time. So long, in fact, that they are going to be talking about it with the opening scroll. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, Disney bought everything.
What's that in the fine print right there? That's
Grace!
What is that in the fine print right there?
Oh, let me look at it. Never, under any circumstances, touch this scroll. We both touched it, right?
Well, technically, you're touching it now. So I'm out.
Look at this, my hands. Something's going on.
Ooh, they're turning an unnatural shade of green.
And I can't move them at all. The scroll is stuck in my palms.
Dude, what's happening to your arms? Oh, dude. Nice. I'm tall.
I'm green but tall.
Hey, be careful. You've not been at this elevation before, so breathe easy. Oh, no. It's a temporary scroll, really?
No, there's two of us now.
Well, look at it this way. You got double the chances on Saturday night.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Baker's Dozen. Stay tuned for next season because we are going to be holding workshops in January. We're aiming for Saturday workshops in January, and that's going to begin our audition process. So if you're interested in auditioning to be a member of the Baker's Dozen, by all means, please come on out. If you're just interested in improv and just want to learn a thing or two about how to improvise, come to the workshops and have some fun with us. This troupe that you see here, we've seen varying degrees of experience, and that's kind of what we're aiming for with the Baker's Dozen. This has been an experiment. This has been something that has never been done here at Theater 29, and something that I hope will continue for many, many seasons to come. So by all means, no two shows are the same. Next season we'll have some bright new faces, some returning faces as well. But for those of you interested, please, we encourage you to come on out. Don't be scared of improv, because the truth about it is that it's really about authenticity. It's really about truth, right? Being honestly committed in the moment. And I just have to say thank you to my troupe for making it so easy to bring something so unique to everybody here in 29, at Theater 29. So thank you. If you haven't liked our Facebook page, Theater 29 on Facebook, as well as paying attention to the rate to Z1077, as well as the press releases that we have through the theater website. That's where workshop information and audition information will be announced. The next show coming up is directed by Katie Fleischman, The Odd Couple. Featuring some of our very own Baker's Dozen. So come on out and support that. T-shirts will be available outside in the box office, so if you would like your own piece of history for the inaugural troupe, by all means, go get yourself a T-shirt. And
season tickets are still on sale.
I can do that too.
So come see Katie in the box office. So
it includes one free Baker's Dozen show during the next year.
Yes. So if you enjoyed your improv and you enjoy the main stage shows, by all means take advantage of the season tickets. And for one last time in 2017, Baker's Dozen step forward, and let's take one last bow.